Local governments are beefing up their campaigns to attract more tourists and travelers to visit their town. Here in Metro Manila, the Central Business District, Makati City, has launched a new website called Makaturismo. It aims to inform people about Makati's history, its culture, and arts, as well as what to do and where to stay when you're in the city. Joining us now live via Zoom is Ichi Yabut. She's the International Relations Department Head of Makati City and Officer in charge of the Museum and Cultural Affairs Office. Good morning, Ichi. First of all, congratulations on the launch of the new website, makaturismo.ph. Ichi, Makati is our business district. It wouldn't be my first thought when it comes to tourism, but really there's quite a number of things that Makati can really sort of be proud of when it comes to tourism.
That's right. Good morning. Happy New Day, Paolo. And thank you for having us here today. So
Pleasure.
yes, we are so excited with the launch of our Makaturismo website. And I hope our visitors, our viewers will, of course, visit our website to find out what's in my city, my Makati.
All right. Well, what can we find there? How do we navigate the site, and how have you sort of arranged what people can see, what they can do? There's really actually so many places to stay, so many places to eat, like you said.
Yes. So we've divided it. So we have, of course, the top 10 must-see sites of Makati, and
Right.
then, of course, where to stay, where to shop. So this is our top 10 must-see sites. Of course, we have our churches and our CBD, our Ayala Triangles, and then, of course, our weekend markets, our Museo ng Makati. So really a lot of things to offer. And
Right.
and everything is really in the website. So that's why did we have a website? Well, it's in line with our Mayor Abby's Smart City initiatives. And really everything is in the Internet of Things. Like when somebody travels, they don't anymore consult a travel agency. They go to the internet. So that's why we came up with the Makaturismo website.
Okay, now there's a free walking tour that's being offered, I believe. What are some of the areas covered, and what's a new way to look at Makati? I think many of us have sort of seen Makati a particular way, but we really forget to be tourists in our own town, in our own city. And people from out of town also can bring, I don't know, fresh eyes, so to speak, whenever we ourselves sort of become tourists in our own town or city. What are some of these walking tours or special tours that we might be able to find?
Okay, so we have in our screen, so we have our tours. We have tours every day except Monday. So on Tuesday, we feature the Garden Way of the Cross in St. Alphonsus Mary de Liguori. Would you believe all the stations of the cross there are made by prominent Philippine sculptors?
Wow.
So on Wednesdays and Fridays, we go to the Central Business District. We only see the buildings, but then there's a lot of art as well. You go down to the walkways and underpasses. It's all filled with murals. And then, of course, we have our popular one is on Thursdays, which is the Poblacion Heritage District. And on weekends, we bring you to our weekend markets.
Right, it sounds good. Museums are also something big in Makati, and it's quite a cultural experience that people can have. What are some of the things that you recommend as far as museums and cultural sites?
Of course, we have the Ayala Museum that has just been renovated. And so I was just with Fiona Ting of the Ayala Museum, and they opened already their 4th floor. So
Right.
it has the textiles of the Philippines. Very interesting. And of course, we have the Yuchenko Museum and our very own Museo ng Makati, which is our community museum.
Wow, I don't think I've even seen the Museo ng Makati. I'm making a list here of places to see. Definitely will go on a walking tour or walking trip. Food is another thing that sort of tops my list, sitting down and enjoying the culinary delights of Makati. What would you recommend? What's something that might be fresh and new?
You know what? Actually, Chef Sao del Rosario just opened Sao Sao. So it's
There you
like,
go.
it's a culinary experience. All the establishments also in Poblacion, we have it's a rising culinary place. So come visit there. And of course, in the CBD, we have we have our top winning restaurants. We have the Blackbird,
Yes.
which was the first airport here in the Philippines. Would you believe? So before that, it was called the Nielsen Tower, and the runways were the Ayala Avenue and Paseo de Rojas. Would you believe? And of course,
Actually,
we
there
have the
is.
Toyo Eatery, which is an award-winning restaurant as well.
There you go. There's so much history actually in Makati, and it's right there, right under our own noses. We just need to open our eyes to it. Are there any special deals for people who sort of log on to the website, people who might benefit from special deals?
At the moment, we don't have, but then we are working closely with our tourism stakeholders. We have a calendar of events there as well, where they can feature their events and promotions.
There you go. All right, it looks like such a winning site, a great way, like you said, to open our eyes once again to just how much Makati has to offer in terms of arts, culture, food, and just enjoying ourselves in general. Thank you once again for joining us, Ichi Yabut from the local government of Makati City. It's a real pleasure.